1955, a case shook Britain to its core. The execution of Ruth Ellis, the last woman ever to face the hangman's noose in the country. But behind this grim historical footnote lies a story of passion, tragedy, and lasting consequences that would echo through generations. Ruth was a nightclub hostess and single mother, struggling to raise her young son Andy in post-war Britain. She fell deeply in love with David Blakely, a dashing racing driver from the upper class. A romance that crossed social boundaries and ultimately ended in violence. In court, Ruth's own words sealed her fate. The jury showed no mercy, and despite public outcry, she was sentenced to death. But the story doesn't end with her execution. The ripples of this tragedy continued to spread, touching everyone involved. Her son Andy grew up haunted by his mother's absence. The weight of this inheritance proved too heavy to bear, and in 1982, at just 37 years old, he took his own life. Even the judge who sentenced Ruth, Sir Cecil Havers, carried such guilt that he personally paid for Andy's funeral 27 years after the original trial. This wasn't just a criminal case. It was a human tragedy that scarred a family, burdened a judge's conscience, and ultimately helped end capital punishment for women in Britain. Sometimes justice comes at a price that echoes far beyond the courtroom walls.